Alright guys, welcome to another keyboard review video. I'm your review guide, and today we're going to be taking a look at the KEMOVE Snowfox. And if at any point during the video you guys are thinking about picking up this keyboard, I put Amazon links down below in the description. Alright, so in front of me I have the KEMOVE Snowfox. I'm really excited to get this unboxed. You can pick it up on Amazon for $80, and in my version I have the Gateron Silver Switches. But let's get this thing open. Alright, unboxing the KEMOVE Snowfox. Alright, so the unboxing experience. Obviously the packaging looked really cool, and they also have the KEMOVE logo inside the packaging on the plastic. They have extra Gateron switches on the side right here, just for you guys to test out and see which switch you'd like, since this is a hot-swappable board. But taking the keyboard out, again, really nice packaging. Alright, so in the box you obviously have the keyboard itself, a keycap puller, as well as a switch puller, some extra Gateron switches for you guys to test out if you are thinking about hot swapping this with other Gateron switches. So it's nice they include those if you are thinking about hot swapping this board, just so you can get a little bit more of a feel to what the other Gateron switches might be. Again, I did get this in the Gateron Silver Switches. And they also do provide you with a white braided USB-C cable with the KEMOVE logo printed across the side of it. I know this looks a little weird, but this is a USB type A. And finally, they do provide you with a little manual. Alright, but let's get this thing turned on. It is a wired USB-C connection as well as Bluetooth. So that is how the KEMOVE Snowfox looks. But now let's talk about form factor. So this is a 60% form factor, one of the smallest form factors you can get, which is great if you're trying to save space on your desk, or you're going to be very portable with this keyboard. And the Bluetooth on the KEMOVE Snowfox definitely adds to the portability. But now I want to talk about build quality. So let's flip this over to the back. They definitely put a lot of care into the design of this keyboard. They have the KEMOVE logo printed on the back of it, which I think looks extremely nice. There's some nice raised black soft touch rubber pads, as well as some flip-up risers on the back. The flip-up risers are pretty easy to flip up, but once they get in there, you hear that clicking, locking noise, and they are very sturdy and stay up pretty nice. Flipping it over to the side profile, it is slightly angled around the side. You got that white case, as well as kind of a black accent around the side of it, which I actually really do like. And then we have the top, which you can see the on and off switch, which is going to toggle between the plugged in version as well as a Bluetooth 5.1 version. Obviously we have it on Bluetooth right now. And then this is also compatible with Windows and Mac, so you can switch between those on this switch right here. The case of this keyboard is completely plastic, and even though it is quite a thick case for a 60% keyboard, there is not a lot of reverberation inside of the case, which makes me think they did put some foam in there to dampen the sound quite a bit. But before we take off these keycaps and take a quicker look at these switches, let me give you guys a sound test. Alright, so we got the typing test down, and I was really rooting for this keyboard. I like the way it looks, and as you guys could hear, you are definitely getting your money's worth of this keyboard. The spacebar has a nice consistent sound through it, as well as these Gateron Silver Switches are really nice for gaming, and they feel really smooth in this keyboard. But let's pull the spacebar off and take a closer look at these switches as well as the stabilizers. Alright, so we took the spacebar off. As you guys can see, you got the bottom mounted RGB, the white stabilizers, as well as these Gateron Silver Switches, which are extremely light, linear, and very good for gaming. So I did do a little bit of research on the KEMOVE Snowfox, and it is hot swappable, as you guys can see. And this is a 5-pin PCB, so that means you can put in any switch in here that is a 3 or 5-pin switch. So if you want to put in some kale switches, cherry switches, any switch really, you can put this into this board, which is awesome for customizability. So far, really getting your money's worth with the KEMOVE Snowfox keyboard. And in terms of the stabilizers, I don't know how well you guys can see, but they are definitely lubed, and they aren't completely stuck to the backplate as I would like, but as you guys can see from the sound test, didn't really affect it that much because of the foam plating inside of this board. I mean, this keyboard definitely sounds solid. So now let's talk about RGB. I'm gonna turn these lights off on the sides of me just so you guys can get a better look. All right, so here we have the KEMOVE Snowfox with the lights off besides the window next to me. And overall, without even going through the RGB modes, this has a very solid RGB presence. The white backplate definitely helps to bounce the RGB upwards so you can get those glow around the keys and not just in the lettering cutouts on the keycaps. And it looks really nice, really solid RGB for 80 bucks. So obviously it comes with a bunch of static colors. There's different color modes. You got an RGB, more of a breathing effect, cycling through different colors, and just a lot of solid different RGB modes on this keyboard. It's really impressive what they give you on this keyboard. There's a lot of customizability on this board in terms of how you want it to look, and it does look really, really cool. So now that we've finished RGB, let's go into connectivity. So as I said before, this is wired by USB-C. You can plug in with the cord they give you or any other USB-C cord, as well as that it is 5.1 Bluetooth. You can turn that on and off with this switch up here. Now, if you're going to be using Bluetooth primarily, the cool thing about this keyboard is you can switch from 3 separate devices. So as you can see on those keycaps right there, you have Bluetooth 1, 2, and 3. So you can pair that with 3 separate devices, which is definitely good for portability and usability. All right. But now let's talk keycaps. So on the website, I did see when I got this keyboard that they do have double shot PBT keycaps. So again, you're really getting your money's worth for this $80 keyboard. Double shot PBT is the best keycap if you want longevity, and it definitely makes that typing experience feel a lot more solid. Now these keycaps do have side printed text along the side of them for most of the keycaps actually, as you guys can see. And it's a dark blue font, which I do think I like better than the black printed font on some of these. I do like that they're side printed so they don't clutter the board too much, so I don't really mind them on this keyboard. But as you guys can see, these keycaps are pretty thick. They're not gonna get that shiny effect or wear down over time because they are double shot PBT. If these were ABS plastic, which a lot of keyboards used, they would definitely wear down over time and get super shiny. But since they are PBT, these are going to last you a long, long time. All right, but that was my review of the KEMOVE Snowfox, a really solid keyboard, and for 80 bucks, I would highly recommend it. You're definitely getting your money's worth for spending a little bit extra on this keyboard. Again, it has really solid build quality, a really cool design on the front and the back, nicely done RGB with a lot of customizable mode. It is fully hot swappable with 3 and 5 pin switches, and the sound of this keyboard is just really pleasant. As well as that, the PBT double shot keycaps are going to last you a really long time. So this is definitely a good keyboard to spend a little bit of extra money and last a very, very long time. All right, that was my full review of the KEMOVE Snowfox. Again, if you guys do want to go pick up this keyboard, I put Amazon links down below in the description. I really hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, it'd be awesome if you could hit that like button or that subscribe button. But I was your keyboard review guide, and I'll see you in the next video.